From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jackson, first play, going to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Now Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Jackson now. Henry's got it out on the left side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Again, Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for two, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for two and really put the pressure on them.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Hurts. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain at 21 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Hurts to throw. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Barkley going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. His pass caught at the 4.
Hey, let's go.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They throw it out right, complete. Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8.
Oh, what's up, Axton? Like I said, the screen on mute, but I plan on getting out right on PL.
One away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Throwing is Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. get this well past midfield before the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And this is going to be...
He's just throwing the ball up.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
For sure, for sure.
That's a good job there creating the contact.
For sure.
Incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
How did they really just dump the ball off? Yep. Same shit over and over again. They know this shit unrealistic too.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Jackson here is going to look to throw.
It's the same shit.
They get the 2 and they double them up now at 16-8. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll make it 3rd down after a loss of 1. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
All right, man.
He's got it at the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards. Maybe
Hey, Chase, you trying to play?
huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift.
Dang, you got one in quick.
After a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Yeah, they won. I'm finna send it right now.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3.
Nah, I don't do none of this.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys.
Dolphins right now.
Could have turned this into a bigger game.
Dolphins. I'll be on mute for the rest of the stream though, cause well not on mute, but I'll be locked in.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have come back to make it a 2-point game. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And they'll get this down to the 10. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's 2nd and 3. They get this out left. And in for the Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 3 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the job becomes twice as difficult after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yo, what's up with y'all boys? I ain't gonna lie, Chase. You really run this play every play, huh? You re you really run this play every play, huh?
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they try
Every
it
play,
here as
and
they
you
get
gonna run
some
it,
action in this third quarter. And this one is
bro. Is
deflected.
that shit that good,
In
bro?
fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Eagles offense set to begin their next
That's
drive.
cr- that's
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they enter
all.
the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in
Oh,
the first half, most of their focus was
this
on
game
offense.
crazy as
To their
fuck.
credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So after that
I ain't gonna
slow
lie,
start to the
body.
Eagles, tough
That hell
start
that
here
tough
in
because
the third quarter.
I got that in my playbook and don't even run it, bro.
That is caught. It's the tight end got him.
I'm saying so. All y'all do is streak the tight end, maybe corner the receiver,
Before being taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was
drag the
hard
tight
to
end.
bundle, but they allow the conversion. And that went too far
It's just
inside,
crazy to me that
deflected in. It's
it's
incomplete.
nothing going to the left side of the
Speed
field.
is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Oh, the ball comes out
Oh, okay.
complete, but they'll say it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had
Yeah, what's the
more
name was throwing
time,
that? That
he
right
might have
there,
got it done.
D-Roy is throwing that
But
on
on the
me,
field,
catching it in
he
one
made
hand.
his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Yeah, D-Roy in here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Well, I still won the game though. Yeah, it gave me
He's
7,
got
but
one
he's running
man.
that play
And he's going to be taken
a lot.
down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. 27
Man,
yards
hey,
there
bro,
on
don't
the
make me give you
initial
to say
attempt
this
to
to you no
convert.
more, body.
Line of
We
scrimmage
will
is inside.
never,
It's first and 10.
ever have
Here's
gamble
the
again,
handoff
brother.
for Barkley. And they get to him quickly as
Ever,
he
ever.
stops right around the 13.
You know how much money you cost me 1,000, buddy? Hell no.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
It cost me $1,000, buddy.
He'll be hit, and
When you
he's
could have got
complete
in
at
with
the
me,
20-yard
like
line.
whatever the reason it was, it's cool. But
DK able to
you was
take
in
him
the car
down
with
for
me. I would have
just
let you get.
6.
I even tried to give you more
So
money.
after
Like,
that sack,
fuck
closer to the
no.
Eagles. Tough spot here
It's
to
over with.
start the
But
ball.
we'll never have no type of gamble, bro. Unless you ghost me. If you ghost me, I can't control it. But if you do ghost me, it's only gonna be 25.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why
Nah,
not
we
try it
passed that,
again
bro.
on 4th
But
and 10?
we can't gamble though. We can't gamble, buddy. I could put you on some gamble though. We can get the money.
This
I
one
just put
is
ops just
incomplete.
lost, but I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was tough. I can't even blame ops, bro. We just played for
And the
100.
Ravens are going to start
That
with
nigga beat
drive
ops.
number 2.
I can't lie, bro. That nigga was tough,
It's
bro.
3rd down. So it was a drive that had real
That
promise
nigga
here
was
early
super
in the
tough.
third quarter, but
That
ultimately
nigga was
the Ravens
speed
were
boosting
able
with
to hold
Hartstein.
on to it.
Hearts. What's the fast nigga
They
on
were
the
able to
Bills?
start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, and
Hart,
go for the end zone.
Hart,
Just
Harrison.
couldn't
Man, he was
convert.
speed boosting with him. I ain't never seen nobody do that.
Loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11.
It was playing on a Ghost Retro Dior. It was a
The
Ghost.
throw into the hands of Hopkins.
because the nigga who profiled is super ass. I beat him for 150 yesterday. He went and got a ghost. So I went and got ops, but we lost it. We lost at the end of the game. Couldn't get a stop. He was running that PA snag shit, but how he run it, he'll take 2 steps to the left and then throw the deep post across the cross field. He's throwing that bitch perfect.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Fourth down, here's Jackson.
Let me see. I might got some more. That nigga just texted me about a $300 game. I just was playing that game. Let me call him.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first down carry for Henry.
Man, we're gonna get some money together, brother. We ain't gotta gamble. We still on the same team. I just don't want to gamble. I just can't. I wouldn't feel right, bro.
Again, it's Henry.
We're gonna get this money together.
Forward, but he is going to be
You seen what I told you when you was playing old boy when you was on chop when you was playing old boy when you was playing Gumby.
Now it's Jackson.
That's the only thing you was missing. You got every read perfect, bro. Add that read.
Touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Like if you had every read perfect, but if you, I'm listening.
Jackson. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through.
It is, but it gotta be. You gotta put Mike Evans right. Mike Evans is the reason he's gonna run down because he got deep out elite. If Mike Evans is,
Three there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
yeah,
Again, Jackson.
Come on. Get your toys.
Says this will be incomplete.
Come on.
I see the surprise in your face there.
I'm listening.
This is a
I'm
rare
listening.
completion from him.
Get your toys and
Yeah.
stuff. Come on.
He has percentage completion-wise.
Perfect.
Not that tough.
Okay, but
You
okay,
play for
how
him?
you supposed to set it up is you got your double drags, you got the tight end. Okay, if you know the tight end double shake get open. You already know that beat man. The only way for him to shade, if he shade to the left to stop the double shake, the C route gonna get open every time. So you supposed to,
Andrews, 31 yards.
yeah, if he shade outside, you gotta throw it to the inside.
Lead in the final seconds.
But throw it inside. I'm saying like inside and down, like towards his legs, where it's not like a
Wait, who
chance.
trying to play? Who trying to play?
It's not a chance for him to cut you off. You get what I'm saying? Like, because if he don't blow by it, if he don't blow by him, but you like if he shaded is the only way he can really not gonna blow. See what Gumbo was doing to me was he's putting a zone over there. Like did it so much that he put a zone over there.
Got your body. Wait, who you playing?
Back out to kick this one.
You trying to play me, body?
And that will
Wait, body. You trying to play me?
end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
All right, Dad. Come on.
I'm listening. I'm gonna join up.
Wait, who middle man? Who middle man? Hold up. I got a.
You don't throw it, but that's why you should have. But you gotta understand that if they, I know I'm saying though. Think about it like this, body. If they are shading, they can't shade if they shade to stop the fucking C route. The drag, you got double drags and the inside breaking route, which they can't shade both ways. They can't shade unless he shade him individually, but you hiking the ball too fast for him to do that.
All right, I'm finna join. Hey, who middle man? But that's the first time I joined. What you mean? Who you invited for? You just say you trying to play.
All right. He was giving that shit to you so many times. It worked better against a nigga like him because he's playing off man. They gonna run down automatically. He's not pressing you. All right. But that was the reason I got out that shit, bro. I got out that shit because niggas just started running fag defense on me, bro. And that shit irritating, bro. And got everybody in coverage, and I can't get. No, I'm saying that's why I got out of it.
Let's go. Good cash out. W cash out.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Oh yeah. Him and Gina showed him that shit, bro. Yeah, Gina showed him that shit. Hold on, finna see the game now. Mm-hmm. That's the reason I got out the scheme, bro. I got out the scheme just because of that, bro. Like when I was playing Sky, he was just running stomp down man across the board, bro, and I couldn't get open, bro. See, it'd be different if they didn't take Godwin ability, bro. Now they can't do that because he gonna get open and he got slot-o-matic. They took his ability. They made the Bucks kind of as bad. But I ain't gonna lie, I see that the nigga that started this scheme, Steve. I see him run. I see him play with the Bengals. He don't never get stopped, bro.